Bros is a one-to-four player on and offline co-op game. So you've got couch co-op and online co-op, and you can mix and match that how you choose. You got 2 friends at home, 2 friends online, however best suits you. It's coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 with cross-device gameplay. We're also going PS4 and PC with cross-platform play, as well as Mac as well. The game is a dungeon crawler in the style of an action RPG, so there's roguelike elements in there as well. We try to make it as kind of mass appealing as possible, but because it's a roguelike style game and it's a dungeon crawler, we know it's going to appeal to the hardcore audience. So there's certain elements in there that we've put in to kind of, as I say, appeal to the hardcore audience. So as an example, before each dungeon, there's a number of shards that you can activate. They kind of act like the skulls that do in Halo, and they'll tweak the settings of the dungeon. So one shard, for example, will ever decrease the bros' health, so they have to get through the dungeon as quickly as they can. Other shards will increase the power and strength of the enemies, just to make it all that more challenging. Total play time, we're looking at about 45 minutes to an hour. If you wanted to spend, if you really wanted to complete the entire game, we're looking at in excess of around 100 hours to complete the whole thing. It's procedurally generated. The theory behind the procedural generation is you'll never rock the same dungeon twice. Every playthrough, every time you jump in and have a new go, it will be a completely fresh experience. The way the procedural generation works essentially repurposes every asset to create a new and exciting dynamic way. Co-op is the main focus of the game. It's very much a co-op-centric game. We do have a single-player campaign as well. We're very conscious that there will be people that want to play on their own. With the co-op, as I said, there's many elements within the game that require co-op. So, for example, if a bro dies, you have the other 3 bros, or however many bros you're playing with, have 10 seconds in which to revive the bro. If they don't revive him within 10 seconds, he can revive himself after those 10 seconds, but you lose a team life. And you have 5 team lives for each dungeon. A complete dungeon is made up of about 5 sections. Throughout the sections you'll encounter various enemies, mini-bosses, larger bosses, and then finally the end boss. There are 3 worlds in Rockheim, which is the universe, and Rockheim is German for House of Rock, which you'd expect from our kind of wannabe rock stars, our wannabe roadies. These guys can't play any instruments, they just completely love the way of rock. The characters themselves, which you'll choose to play as, we have Red Fred, or Freddy.
He's the crazy one of the group.
Yes, he's the crazy one of the group. He doesn't really kind of get things, he's a bit... You then have Ozzy. Ozzy is the prankster of the group, always tinkering away, making little traps, trying to trip everybody else up. You then have Axel. He's a fight first, ask questions never type of guy. And finally we have Lars, the yellow bro. He's a lover, not a fighter. And Lars has this continuous conflict throughout the game because he's actually in love with the Queen of Chilheim, which is the second world in the game. So he's got this emotional turmoil going on constantly and he doesn't quite know how to deal with it. One of the other cool features that we have in Super Dungeon Bros is the bro banter system, which is contextual banter. So each of the bros has a number of different taglines that they can throw out depending on what's going on in the game. And the other bros can respond, and that's all mapped to the D-pad on the controller. As I say, it's all contextual. So one bro might say, whoa, slow down, at which point another bro can fire back, no, come on, let's go. So it all depends upon the situation in which they're playing. The weapons boil down to 4 weapon classes. Hammers, wands, swords, and crossbows. The crossbows are actually a ranged weapon as you'd expect, but they also have an ammo count with them. Now the reason we put an ammo kind of count with the crossbows is that we're kind of conscious that we don't really want players hacking and slashing and just mauling their way through. We want to create a little bit of strategy. As I said, we want to appeal to hardcore gamers. We don't want to make it too casual. The various weapons as well have various sort of bro co-op moves attached to them. So as an example, one of the swords creates the Bronado, which is the signature move in game. And the Bronado is like a whirling tornado of death. Now that Bronado is linked to the sword. Just in case you don't have a sword, that doesn't mean to say that you can't join in with the Bronado. So when we activate the Bronado, we can start spinning around the area in which we're in. We can pick up the other 3 bros, so we're completely creating a 4-way bro stack, and that yields 4 times the damage. There's also a number of other different bro moves as well that are linked to different weapons. Some of them are area effects, some of them create buffs to improve your health. We will have daily and weekly dungeons. Both daily and weekly dungeons, will be instanced, so everybody can play on the same dungeon. The daily dungeons, the community will get 1 chance to plot a score on the leaderboard, but with the weekly dungeons, they'll have as many opportunities as they want throughout the course of 7 days to improve their score.
You'll be able to unlock additional weapons, you'll be able to unlock additional skins. There'll be missions as well, which will carry over, which will be able to unlock additional shards. We'll have rock stars with Rockstar albums and song names that you can find and collect during the course of the game, and they'll actually help buff your character as well if you collect enough of them too. So there'll be plenty of stuff to find.
As I said, it's coming to Xbox One and Windows 10, PS4, PC and Mac. We're currently targeting a winter release. Be releasing more details on that probably around August time, around Gamescom.